Huh?
I don't even see it. I don't know how to work this shit.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do a filter. It's fine. We both won't do a filter. We're in this together.
Wait, girl. I still want a filter.
Okay, look. You see next to the little questions thing? There's like an arrow.
Okay,
But click next to the arrow. Next to the arrow.
Hold on.
With like the little man with the little sparkle face.
I only see like.
Okay, wait. You wanna request this? Oh, she left. All right. Normani. Hold on. Do you have Jay's number? So text Jay and tell Jay that the filter app thing is right next to the arrow. Unless she accidentally. Or just hold on. I'm fucking bro. Normani, put a thumbs up when you good. Bitch, I'm using my motherfucking filter. And also, for the record, y'all don't need to be commenting about how people look and how people don't look. We are fucking feminists here. I'm sure you don't look bomb either. You over there in your sweatpants and dirty ass shirt. You feel me? Off your quarantine things. This is my single wet while we're waiting on Normani. Where's Normani at? I don't know. All right, guys. Have you texted him? Is he responding? Okay, there she is. All right, Normani is here. So I'm gonna re-request. Just make the thing like go up. I'm just gonna re-request. No, it's not that deep. Sis. Okay, ready? You want to do it?
What?
The filter, or you want to say fuck it?
Fuck.
You look beautiful. I'm not gonna do one either.
I think your screen is blurry though.
It is?
A little bit.
Should I restart it? What should I do? There, bitch, you got it. Yes, you got it. Okay, we gotta roll. Okay. So, Normani Norms, I'm so grateful that you're doing this with me. You fucking superstar, you pop star. Everyone's here to see you. Your fans fucking love the shit out of you. You happen to be my homegirl, which is psycho, because how many bitches can say that a pop star is their friend? But
say that BB's their sis.
Girl, you the shit. But I want to ask you some shit. Basically, like, okay, first thing I want to know is like, what have your quarantine activities been?
Ooh, I honestly just been trying to stay really creative aside from eating. I'm like, Victoria said she's been eating fruit. I've been eating tacos. My grandma and my mom are here too, so like they've been cooking. I cooked like pasta the other night, like Jamaican. It was pretty bomb for my mom's birthday. But aside from that, just being like creative. I've been recording, making mood boards. I know that you really inspired me to do that. I remember we had a session and you were like, yeah, just write down like any conversations like you and your friends are having, like just to kind of have dialogue. I've been journaling a lot. And just really taking the time out now is crazy because I feel like I'm able to focus on things that I didn't really have time to focus on before. It's a blessing in disguise. Unfortunately, it has to be at, people losing their lives and really unfortunate situation. I feel like for me, I needed this moment, especially coming off being so busy, really hear my own. But it's really dope that I can be able to out this too and be productive, like taking care of proper things. So.
No, I definitely needed this moment too. Like, I so relate to you when you said that. Like, although it is like a very hard, difficult situation for many, I definitely needed like a moment of like kind of resolve and meditation and shit. But no, you've been going hard, dog. Like, we just did a session on Zoom.
Do you feel like that's gonna be the new norm?
I think that people, can you turn this down just a little bit? I think that people are gonna start doing it a lot more often. Like,
Yeah.
because actually that session, like, I feel like if I were to do that like 3 or 4 times, I would get a little bit more used to it. And it's true, like, you're very, like, Zoom is very efficient because you kind of have to get shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is my audio weird?
It was for a little bit, but it's not anymore.
Okay, cool.
But
I'm
we
like,
heard most of what you said.
oh, thanks. They said my hair looks cute.
So, yo, I want to know. I remember we were hanging out, and again, this is another topic of like discipline. Like, we were like in the studio, and I brought up a time where, like, I first saw. I feel like this was like the first session we had together, the first time we worked together, and I brought up like the time where I first saw your motivation video. And this is coming from like the most purest, realest place. Like, I remember seeing that fucking video and being like, oh shit. Because I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because it was the first time in like,
Oh,
say that again.
I said, I remember I told you that video almost didn't see the light of day.
I'm telling you. So when I saw that video, I was like, yo, this was the first time in like a while where I saw somebody that could sing their fucking ass off. Because you can sing, and that could.
I haven't had a record that really showcases that yet. Like, motivation for me was like entertainment. Like, it was really just showing people who I was as an entertainer. But I feel like vocally, the stuff that I've been working on that you've heard.
Yeah. It's out of here, bro. Like, okay, all the people that want to know where Normani's album's at, I'm telling you right now that it's worth the wait. Chill out and wait, because her shit is fire. Normani, your shit is fire. And yeah, I wanted to talk to you about like, yeah, so back to the motivation video. It was the first time that for a long time that I saw like fucking a girl that could sing her ass off and that could dance her ass off like in that way. Since like, I feel like since B, like in the way in which you did it. Obviously you guys are completely different artists, but to me it was like, what the fuck? And then when I asked you about the video, you were like, sis. And I was like, what? You were like, like, we danced to no music on that set.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it was in a public area, and there were people like pulling their cameras out, trying to record. Obviously, because there's this whole production, like 100 people or so, like extras, dancers, like everybody. And so I remember Sean. It's so funny. It was actually my makeup artist's Grace's ringtone for the longest time. He's like 5, 6, 7, 8. He's like, I'm gonna break you off. It's the funniest shit ever. Like, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yo, I gotta see it. But that to me is just such a demonstration of, again, like discipline. Because it's like you dance with such confidence in that video, and it's like it seems to me like the music was blasting and loud as fuck. But you were also talking about how you were like rehearsing. Like, you said something about practicing and like practicing in your room. Like, can you elaborate on that again?
I didn't really have much time because I was on tour with Ari during that time. Like, so I remember, I think it was me and Tasir. We flew, I forget which city it was from, but we flew from Sweetener to LA for like a day or two of rehearsal, and that was all that we had before shooting the actual music video. So the day of, like, as confident as I may have looked, sometimes I gotta just like psych myself out because the reality is you don't have as much time as you need.
Right.
Especially like that to prepare, but I was practicing as much as I could have, like before hitting the stage in my dressing room, off days I took seriously, like really, really just trying to be comfortable with it because I feel like um, with proper preparation, there's no room for insecurity.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. That gives me goosebumps that you say that shit because it's facts. Like, I feel like just as brown girls, as we like are ready off rip, bitches got to go 10 times harder. And so many people don't even understand that. So to hear you talk about discipline and to hear you talk about preparation, hard work to me moves the fuck out of me because it's so required. It's so already required as somebody of color. Like, as in, you know what I mean, who wants to be successful. And you're so, again, it's one of those things with like you, with Victoria, with Justine, like hard work beats talent. But when, and that's annoying when hard work beats talent, right? But when it's hard work and talent combined and the talented work hard, that's inspiring as fuck, you know?
Yeah, that's why I always say like talent is honestly not even half of it. It's work ethic. And I feel like especially with artist development, I almost feel like it doesn't really exist now. Like that's why I love some of my favorite artists and I gravitate to them, like the Bees, the Janet Jacksons, Michael, like Justin Timberlake, like just that whole era of artists. I feel like works differently in the
Right.
mentality. I was watching like this Jay-Z interview and he was basically saying like some artists with labels are just like thrown out underdeveloped.
Right.
You know, not even really ready to be artists. So that's why I'm taking this time, like I said, seriously. I'm in a really interesting, I guess, position because it's like I'm a new artist, but I'm not. So I took a lot of what I learned over the last 5 to 6 years with the girls, but now I'm able to really just not make the same mistakes, but make new ones. Like I'm not perfect either. I know that we've talked about that. I'm so hard on myself, and I'm a Gemini, so sometimes I overthink, and I always strive like to be as close to perfect as possible, which honestly stunts creativity too. So like, oh shit, my light went out. It's okay. Um, so yeah, just I'm working on being more present and in the moment and just letting shit happen the way.
Right, bro. Like I feel like that's so fucking real, bro. Like none of us are perfect, but the fact, like, I feel like consistency is more important than perfection, you know? Like consistency is more important than perfection. So I want to talk to you about like genres kind of, and like you're, me and you have talked about this too, like just making shit, but like you're from Houston and you're from New Orleans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both
I really
places.
because of her. So I
Right.
mean, been longer than I was in New Orleans, but like my family, my whole family is.
Right. So you have like I feel like in some of the new shit it is a very soulful, but then sometimes you'll go into like pop, and then sometimes you'll merge into R&B. But I'm
Mhm.
really curious to know how soul and like how it impacted your stuff. You know what I mean? Or you know, just how you feel about genres in general. Like, how do you feel about it?
Honestly, I think in the beginning of the process, I kind of stressed myself out because I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is too pop, like this is too urban, but I was really stressing myself out to the point where I wasn't even like making or delivering my best. Like, I have some of the best people that support me, especially like my A&Rs. Like, they always tell me to be like me before I'm anything else. Like whatever it is that I gravitate to and it speaks and connects, like that's really what I'm focused on right now. And I think that it's also really unique that I'm in a position to be able to do a collaboration with like Sam Smith, but also hop on like a Quavo record if I wanted to. So it's like, how dare I put myself in a box
Facts, bro.
to create this like barrier?
Facts.
That's
Facts.
really
And if,
a
go ahead.
mis- I feel like that's like a misconception or like something that's put on, especially like black women, like or black artists just in general. That's why like Lizzo's being able to exist, like she's a black girl, like and fucking killing it
Yeah.
in every single space and being able to live in different genres. Like that's what I want to do. I don't want to
Be in a box.
hang, and I'm not that in general. Like even you know me and like knowing me as a person, I'm very multi-dimensional.
Yeah, you're very multifaceted. Like as a person, and I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Like I'm not like a genre. Like I don't feel like I fit into a genre. I feel like that creates identity in work. You know what I mean? When you're able to like sift through different shit and do different shit. And I feel like your new shit is like very, very, very dope and diverse and fire as fuck, bro. Like that one song we made with that one song we made is fire. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know if you want
Wait,
anyone to know.
the one with Stargate?
Yeah.
Oh, we made a couple.
I know we've made a couple, but that one is my fave. Like that one's my fave. That's just fire.
I have like with Vic, you know that one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Girl.
I might
Girl.
one of
It,
my favorites, like, that I grew up listening to, like jump on it. I sent it to her and she's gonna be on it.
it's fire. Your new shit is fire as fuck, okay? So, yeah, man, like last thing I want to know, sis, like for all the people that are sitting in their one bedroom apartments, their basements, their bedrooms, the bus stop, wherever the fuck you are listening to this, is like I said to Victoria too, like I feel like we always talk about shit post success, you feel me?
Yeah.
And music, like after we get somewhere and after we go further, and people really don't understand the challenges that we go through as artists to even get to where we like are. And I
Yeah.
want to know like what made you like even fall in love with music? Like was there a time where you realized that you loved music? Was there like, you know, like what I don't know. I
Maybe
guess yeah.
for me, honestly, what made me fall in love, my first passion was dance. Um, Me being a very, very shy, like introverted kid, like that was just my best language, I feel. And I always loved singing too, but I was also that kid that was really, really like shy to sing in front of anybody. And I don't think that I had the confidence that I needed to be able to comfortably do that. So it's just like, even with the show that I had auditioned for, like the X Factor, um, shout out to the show because I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now weren't for that. But like I didn't even want to audition. It really took the people around me to be able to encourage me. Like, and I always knew that I saw the vision. I knew that this was what I wanted to do, but I didn't necessarily know how I was going to get there. Um, but I think that a lot of that really came from my parents, like believing in me,
Wow.
really pushing me because I took that leap of faith. I was literally like, I remember the day that I auditioned. I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna get nothing out of this. Like thousands of people, they're probably more talented than me. She's like, okay, well, promise me like you're just gonna go for the experience. I went, and it's just forever. So I think that it really is just about taking that leap of faith. And like I said, I'm taking this time now to really just develop so that I can be the artist that I envision myself to be.
Real shit, bro.
I
Real
work
ass.
hard. We work really, really hard. People don't even understand like the sacrifice.
I'm telling you. People do not understand the sacrifice. I was saying earlier, like to Victoria, like even like bro, like to follow your dreams, to walk in, you know, to decide to lead your life doing some shit that you're passionate about. Like, you don't know if it's gonna work, you don't know if it's not gonna work. You're constantly taking leaps of faith, and like people always see the end result, you know, they always see like the video once it's completed, or they see the show once it's been rehearsed for hours, or they hear the song once it's playing on the radio, but they don't understand, not everyone understands the steps and the struggle and the strife and the growing pains and losing friends and winning and making friends and betrayal and fucking racism, you know what I'm saying, and sexism and all the things that we have to go through behind the scenes to even get the art out, you know what I mean, and to get the work out. And I feel like, you know, all three of like you guys like deeply understand that. You deeply understand that to a level that is like almost emotional. Like I'm emotional talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Especially
man,
as brown girls, like it's totally different experience being black but also being a woman. So
telling you, I'm telling you. But your new music is amazing, and
we still got more to create.
we have more to create. And more importantly,
I know.
you're a really great person. You
Oh,
feel me? And I don't say that shit. That shit don't just leave my mouth, you know. And it's really dope to meet somebody that is just humbled by their like hard work and by their experiences. So
Thank you.
I had to ask you a fan question.
Okay.
Because your fans love you.
Nervous.
So, so fan question. 1_M_Chris wants to know if you've ever found it difficult to stick to your artistic vision because of the opposition from others. And for me, I have, but I always overcome it. What about you?
I think if I believe in something, I think anybody that knows me knows that if I have a vision and if I believe in something, even if everybody's against it, like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just strong minded like that. You're like, no, this is what I want to do.
I have a really, really strong like just intuition, and I go based off of instinct.
Me
If
too.
it feels right, like you know that I know that it doesn't feel right. Like it's not. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't believe. Especially considering like you have to understand like I'm family. I've sacrificed a lot of like teenage years. Like it's just like I've sacrificed way too much not to be able to wholeheartedly be represented in the shit that I'm doing. Especially when I care, like this is my life.
Real.
You know, like this is my passion. So,
Real. Girl, I relate to that, and I'm intuition girl too, sis. I follow my intuition the same way you do. I don't play with that shit. If my gut is like, nah, I'm like, I'm
and
good off that.
I have to right. And then you freaking like you're like, damn, why didn't I follow my intuition? Like why didn't I? Especially when I knew.
Yeah, facts.
You know?
So, I appreciate you for coming on. I'm like out of time. I feel like I have like 5 more minutes left on live.
No,
4
thank
more minutes. So I could sit here and talk to you forever. 1 minute, actually. So
one.
thank you so much. Yes, sis. Thank
Okay.
you. I
You have
love you.
to cut off in 1 minute?
Huh?
You have to cut off in like 1 minute?
Literally, it says 1 minute and 46 seconds remaining. You can call me back. We can get back on live. Or you could be like, no, hey, you. Either way, I hate that I put you on the spot. It's fine. Text me. Let me know.
Put me on the spot, Prince, okay?
Okay, so you want to come back?
I'll text you. I love you.
Okay, love you. I'll
No,
be back though.
dude, because you know how I told you I was like lives make me weird. Like I don't like, you
Yeah,
know.
but you're so natural, dude.
All right, thanks.
And it's me.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, guys, I'm coming back on live. Normani might not come back. She might. Who knows? Let's just see how she feels. But you guys need to tune in and see. Yes, bitch, you need to tune in and see. And I'm going to be talking to some of the fans. So, Norms, love you.
I love you.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate you.
I know
All right. Love you.
but I love you. I see you.
All right. Bet. Normani's the shit. I gotta go. I got 44 seconds remaining. So if you guys want to come back, come back. I will be talking to some of you guys. Make sure you stream the Society Session playlist. And it's on my story right now. Make sure you download a wet. Make sure you download all these girls' songs. And I gotta go because my friend is over here sweating. So I'll be right back. And send in your live requests when I come back. I'm gonna pick